Our statute of limitations rules different for work-related injuries. Breaking news for workers and employers. A question on many minds right now is whether the statute of limitations rules for work-related injuries are different from other personal injury claims. With recent discussions surrounding workers' rights and compensation, this topic is more relevant than ever. If you or someone you know has experienced a work-related injury, understanding these rules is essential. The answer is yes. The statute of limitations rules for work-related injuries often differ from those for general personal injury claims. This difference arises because work-related injuries are usually handled under workers' compensation laws. These laws come with their own specific filing deadlines and procedures that can vary significantly from state to state. For example, in Vermont, the statute of limitations for filing a workers' compensation claim is 3 years from the injury date or when the injury was discovered. In Texas, railroad workers covered under the Federal Employers' Liability Act have a similar 3-year window to file a lawsuit from the date of injury. On the other hand, personal injury claims, which often involve proving fault, have different statutes of limitations. For instance, in California, the statute of limitations for personal injury claims like car accidents is 2 years from the date of injury. Property damage claims in California have a 3-year limit. Workers' compensation operates as a no-fault insurance system. This means that benefits are provided for work-related injuries regardless of who is at fault. However, this system generally limits recoverable damages to economic losses, such as medical expenses and lost wages. It is also important to note that workers typically cannot sue their employers for negligence, except in rare situations. In some cases, if a third party is responsible for the injury, workers may pursue both a workers' compensation claim and a personal injury lawsuit. Each claim will have its own statute of limitations that must be followed to secure benefits. In summary, the statute of limitations for work-related injuries under workers' compensation laws is often different from those for personal injury claims. Workers' compensation statutes have specific time limits and rules that must be adhered to, while personal injury claims follow separate timelines that vary by jurisdiction and injury type. Understanding these differences is vital for anyone navigating the aftermath of a work-related injury.